been this nervous with the cold drink in my 2 hands, saying no thanks. Like anyway it goes, cause I know things they shouldn't have told me. Now I'm thinking what for? Hanging by a sentence at the drugstore. Barely even steady out the front door.
Howdy, guys.
There you go.
My name's Chang.
Man, fuck that howdy shit. We ain't in fucking College Station.
Hey, have you seen my signature for my email?
Why can't I see you?
Howdy is a College Station thing?
Howdy's College Station thing.
No,
yeah.
Dude, I feel so bad for Vince Young. It's like he's one of those guys, like, he's just too dumb to do anything else. You know? Like, what can he... Everybody else, he's too dumb to be an announcer. He's too dumb to be...
No, I can't see Cheng.
Oh, my bad.
Are you saying that Jamarcus Russell has more talents
Then who?
than Vince Young?
If he's an announcer,
Outside
then
of
yeah.
NFL?
If you know who Jamarcus Russell is, he was not a good quarterback.
Well, dude, not everyone can be Tony Romo, you know.
That's funny. I see what you did there.
Well, welcome to the shit, right?
Yeah. What were we talking about earlier? We had, like, several conversations going earlier.
It always happens, man.
I know.
Anytime,
Y'all are idiots. Yeah.
anytime there's the camera's rolling, we just fucking nut up.
Yeah, I know. The other bitches. You wouldn't shut the fuck up earlier, and now you want other things on? You
No,
want
there's
to talk?
multiple stuff that we need to talk about.
No, we gotta talk about some stuff.
Let's talk about the State of the Union address, first of all.
Yeah, that was,
You're gonna
get that
have
out
to
of the way.
recap
Just
it.
get that out of
We
the way.
hit that out of the way. State of the Union address was tonight. He talked about unity, but it's kind of funny because, like, President Trump's the one that I feel like he brings the ununity, and then he talks about everyone needs to be unified. It's like, dude.
Well, yeah, I heard that he also mentioned the FBI investigation into himself,
Oh, did he?
where he was just like, all these investigations are getting in the way of our progress.
Nah, bitch.
Like,
All the
yeah,
investigations
it's
are gonna lead
what-
to your arrest.
Yeah, what does a fucking guilty person say
Dude, I think some shit's gonna go. You know they subpoenaed
the second we start?
Chang. We literally just started. Why did you do this? What are you doing?
Hashtag words Chang.
Hashtag where's Chang?
We got a trademark.
I didn't hear that part of the. How did you know he said that? You
I
just
was listening
reading
to
it?
NPR on the way here.
Oh.
And yeah, they mentioned it. They mentioned that he mentioned. I guess he didn't mention immigration too much. They said he only mentioned it like once or twice.
Yeah, because they think that what he was trying to do is talk about unity. That way he looks better and like he's gonna compromise. You know, some
Yeah.
people think, oh, he tried to compromise just because he
Yeah.
said in his speech, but in reality, he wants his border wall. You know.
So he didn't mention the wall.
He didn't mention the wall because
That's surprising.
You know, it's a good move though. Just because if he only talked about the wall, that makes people think like, oh, he's still in this
Yeah,
thing. And
and-
I think people are just honestly tired of hearing
Yeah,
about it.
people
Like,
don't care.
I think people are tired of on his side, and everyone's just like, look, dude, we don't give a shit. Like, it's like it's kind of important, but I'm just tired of hearing about.
It was loud as shit.
Dude,
went that way.
What did you go do right now?
Cough.
Oh, you walked away to
out.
cough?
Dude, I got
kinda
the
sweet,
cough.
Dude, do you think you got measles? You heard about that measles outbreak, dude?
Dude, I got
I think his
vaccinated.
calf got infected and like fucking got to his brain or
My
something.
Achilles.
His cat.
It's fucking infected.
You think it went all the way
Well,
up
I'm
to your
not-
leg?
What am I, John Wall?
Yeah, you're septic.
No,
I don't know
man.
what you are, but you're something.
I'm stronger than John Wall.
Dude, that John Wall thing is crazy.
It is.
Apparently, he just slipped and fell at home.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, I heard that
Yeah,
he tore his Achilles.
I'm about to see a club video of him fucking fighting somebody
yeah,
at the
exactly.
club. Fighting 5 women.
But anything, back to
Yeah,
the inaugural
the
speech.
state.
So he was like kind of talking out of both sides of his mouth. He was talking about unity, but it's like, dude, you're the one that made us ununified this
He
whole
never-
time. You know,
yeah.
it's like
he
it's
never
like
says anything
yeah,
of
and
substance.
that's
I've
the-
never heard anything of substance come out of his mouth.
Yeah, I know. And you know he didn't. I mean, obviously every president obviously has a speechwriter,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things where you can tell like he doesn't give a shit, and like he didn't write it. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He's
Did
just
he
saying
ever-
it because it'll sound good and he will help him win. I got that feeling from it.
Yeah.
Like he's just saying this to help him win. Like he talks. You think the guy that's calling people idiots on Twitter? You think he cares about our unity? No, he doesn't care about our unity. You know,
Twitter is a
Anyone-
cesspool, man.
Yeah, but he's like promoting it. Yeah, he started the cesspool.
Oh,
though, you know, not that I give a fuck.
I just got on the Twitter
I don't-
like last year and I'm having a good time. But yeah, you gotta sort through some
Wait, are you
Wait, who do you follow?
Are you a troll? Or?
Dude, I fight,
I feel like you are a troll.
I fight anybody that fights me, which is nobody. 'Cause nobody follows me. And nobody sees anything I tweet.
Yeah, but do you like do you
Wait,
comment
who do
on
you-
famous
yeah,
people shit?
huh?
Just troll them. Do you like
yeah,
troll
I mean,
famous
but
people?
dude, they're gonna ignore you. Who the fuck is King
No,
Gold?
people-
No, if you say good enough diss, they'll start
Yeah,
following
people
you. People will
interact.
follow
I
you.
mean,
If you
I
say
don't just
funny
blatantly
shit-
like. Obviously, you know how I say stuff. If I think
you're
something
fucking
is
rude.
like
Yeah.
No, if I think something's funny, I'll say. I won't just be like, "Hey, fuck you," and
Yeah,
that's
say
it.
something.
And
Yeah, say something.
But
That's
dude,
what
a lot
people
of
like.
times,
That's what
Twitter.
people
That's
like.
what Twitter. I feel like people use Twitter for is like who can get off the best jokes the quickest. You know, and it's like it's less about like getting the information to the right
Dude,
people.
people make careers out of that. Like just making like that girl Acosta or whatever. She's like, dude, you ever heard some of her comments? They're pretty good. Like one of them was,
You on Twitter a lot?
Wait,
no,
the
I don't. I
young
just
congresswoman.
Yeah, Acosta, I think her name is, or
Yeah.
something like that. But she, how she promoted like a 70% tax on like the ultra rich, like a
Yeah.
1%, and she wants this tax on like 70%. So on one of the Republicans, he was like on Twitter, and he goes, "Well, the Patriots just won. According to you, we should tax them at 70%." And she goes, "Nah." She goes, "The average NFL player makes $2.1 million a year. That means they wouldn't qualify. However, the owners that wouldn't hire Kirkpatrick would." You know,
yeah.
and so there's just like she's just like got quick comebacks. She's good at like
Dude, she's on top.
her
of it.
comebacks are pretty fire.
Yeah.
She's like really good at social media.
And she's fucking aggressive and like
yeah.
That's
But that's
typical,
good.
like-
That's good. I like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I like
the
that. I
Congress
like
needs
that.
that.
She. I think that's people like about her is like she's like Donald Trump. Like she's gonna say
But-
how it is, but you know what? It is.
Oh,
kinda,
yeah, you think the
it is-
Hispanic lady's
it
gonna
is-
win?
It is kind
Is that
of
what you're
no.
talking about?
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
shit
But
about
that
that.
is
What's
it
her
is
name?
it's kind of sexist. Acosta. Her name. I don't know her name.
Osorio Costa or something like that.
I've seen her.
Yeah.
You think she's gonna win?
Put that directly at your mouth.
Okay. That's what she
You think
said.
she's gonna win?
She's already win. What are you talking about? She's already in the Senate. She already won.
Okay, you think she's gonna win whatever wins her next re-election?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
People like her
people
a lot.
love her.
People
She's
love
like the star
she's
of
not
the
gonna win.
Democratic Party.
Oh, she already won. What are you talking about? She's not going to win. She's already in
She's
there.
not gonna beat Trump. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, she's not running
She's
for
not running
president.
for
She's not running for president.
Oh,
Well,
she's
even,
not?
why do you think she wouldn't though?
She wouldn't. You do
She's
actually
too
think
young.
she would?
No,
give me some
No,
evidence.
I don't think she would.
I think she
but
will eventually.
There's a black lady that's
She's
running against him already.
Yeah, she's not gonna win either.
There's like
Yeah,
30,
she's not going to win either.
30 candidates already.
What do you think
we
about-
never
and
talked
they're,
about
and they're
what do
all
you
gonna
think-
get smashed.
What do you think
I
about
don't know shit about
the
politics.
CEO for
Yeah.
Starbucks? What's his name? You heard?
Dude, did you see that video where someone called him a what they call him?
And they go, dude. By far, this was
That
the
was-
funniest. Dude,
yeah.
that was so funny. They go,
Egotistical
He
billionaire
his asshole. He's like, they go, no. The funny part was the thing that the guy said. He wasn't even
Yeah.
talking about Republican or Democrat, but it was kind of true. He goes, "Don't help Trump win, you egotistical billionaire asshole," or
Yeah.
something like that. But it was like so funny because it's true. It's like, you know, if you run against him, you're not gonna.
He's gonna run as an independent, so
Right.
he's gonna split the vote.
Right. But he's gonna help
Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
win. You know,
Because
so it's like
because
it's
Trump
true.
has his 40% of the nation that will vote with him.
But why is it like that? Why do I have to back? Why do I have to back the Democratic candidate just to go against Trump? You know?
Because there's only two parties. Because it's
Yeah,
two party system.
I mean,
That's how you
it's
know
a-
our
yeah.
thing's fucked up, dude.
It's a system
That's why
we
you
have.
think that the system's fucked up. It's
Maybe
stupid.
maybe.
Do you
it's not-
think it's more or less messed up than the Venezuela situation?
Oh, dude, it's not even comparison.
Less.
The Venezuela shit, I mean, is completely fucked.
Remember when we met those Venezuelan girls that told us about this like 3 years ago? When I lived in that Riley Lane house?
Where we meet him at?
They were like girls. Well, I can't. I remember our friend. He met him. My roommate.
Yeah, but
can't
where?
say his name on
Why
here
can't
right
you?
now.
Why can't you
Yeah.
say? They obviously know who he is.
Well, he met these Venezuelan girls, and then they came
Oh,
over.
yeah,
They were
yeah,
telling us
yeah,
like, dude, the
I do know
situation's
what you're
gotten
talking
really
about.
bad.
Dude,
This was three and a half
do.
years ago.
I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't pay any attention.
I still follow those girls on Instagram. Yeah, that's right. I
Where'd
forgot
y'all
about
meet
that. I don't remember where we
It
met
wasn't
him.
us, man.
just like out of the bar?
Yeah, probably. And yeah, we started. That's right. No, well, I had an ex girlfriend. This guy's
The girl that dances?
No,
That I saw?
I can't remember.
Mandy?
Nope. That's okay. Relax over there. What is he dropping names all the time? Anyways, she was from Venezuela and she came here. Like her dad, dude, it was weird. Like I think her dad was like part of like the mob sort of thing, and like got her and her brother a visa here, and they came here by themselves when they were 13 because he was like, dude, he
Yeah,
knew
they
big. He
get them
knew,
outta here.
and this was like 10, 15 years ago. He knew it was going downhill, so he somehow got them a visa to the U.S. Just her and her brother when they were like 13, like in high school, and they came here to live by themselves because he knew it was getting fucked up.
And they're still
and
here?
then they're still here. And
they-
his mom and dad go back, or his mom and dad go back. Or
Are they
her mom-
illegals?
I don't think she's illegal. I'm not
Like, how
gonna.
long
I'm
is
not
the
gonna blow up
visa?
what her name is. I think she got married to someone that was an American citizen, but it wasn't like
Yeah, we
it
don't want
wasn't-
another
but
21
it
Savage
wasn't. It
situation,
wasn't.
you
It
know what I'm
wasn't a
saying?
legit. It wasn't a legit marriage though. It was like one of those like
married
under
to
the
stay
under the
and then-
under the table deals.
Yeah.
So
So she's not like living with him or anything.
No. But it was weird. They have people that go around and check to see if you're living with them.
Yeah.
They do. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they actually do. She's like, yeah, they'll come around. And actually, I was like,
ICE or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
was
think
like,
they
damn.
just believe like, oh yeah, I live
Well,
with
dude,
so
think how many people are in the.
Yeah,
Think how many people come.
millions of people.
You got how many people you have to check that? I mean, dude, you know how much money that's cost?
They do that.
Yeah, to pay an agent to go around checking people's houses and shit and like fucking investigating. Like, oh, do they have a toothbrush here? Like, what the fuck?
Well, but if it's like funky, like, hey, this guy is super weird ethnicity. I mean, I'm not racist, but that's what they look for. They look for those abnormalities, and if it pops up, they're gonna check you out.
They probably look for like, oh,
Yeah, but if
What are
they're
you gonna tell them? Like, oh, why you can't check everybody?
yeah, but you know what the funny thing is, if they're a Canadian or they're European, I'm sure they get checked far less. You
Yeah,
know,
no
I mean,
shit.
besides 21 Savage. R.I.P.
What are you trying to say?
R.I.P. 21
what's
Oh,
Savage.
you want to bring up 21 Savage? I brought him up earlier. You didn't want to bring him up.
My bad.
I really don't know what happened with them.
Chang, tell
I
him.
know there's a bunch of
Bro,
memes going.
How did
around.
you not see this? You're an idiot.
Yeah, no.
Number one, it's Sir 21 Savage to you guys. Number one, because he's British.
He is.
He's like a
Did you know
British
that?
guy, and he
Did you
came
know
over
he's
here on like a
British? Yeah.
student visa.
He came over here on a student visa.
I thought it was a joke.
No, straight up.
Is this all coming to light now?
No, he straight
They
up.
got
No,
arrested,
he straight up
dog.
got detained by ICE.
The guys you just talked about cuffed him.
You think
So when-
ICE went, oh, 21 Savage, you think you're special? Hey, come here, bitch. Let me talk to you for a second. Hey, you're under arrest.
So
You
his
didn't
voice
renew-
isn't his real voice. That southern.
What do you mean by that?
No, that's what they were. They were
does it
saying.
matter?
No,
Like a
he
British
repped.
guy.
He repped Atlanta. He repped Atlanta.
Well,
He
it
did.
doesn't matter. Like he
Yeah,
came
but does
over
he-
when he was really young. Like, dude, I came over when I was super young. They taught British English in Singapore too. I mean, you can change your voice. It's not the craziest thing, but
Okay.
like,
Well, I
it's
just
not-
have to know if
well,
he was like, if he really talks like, hi.
But
guys,"
he
like-
does.
If
He
he
does
could-
rep Atlanta, which is weird.
If you could change your voice, how come the actors all sound like British? You know, what's his name still sounds British as
Dude, have
shit.
you heard like Idris Elba or any of those guys? Those guys that talk so good in everything, every accent. It's not that difficult if that's your craft.
Yeah, well, they're
you really
actively
think?
not talking like that.
I'm just saying, I don't think 21 Savage would be as popular as he was if he had a British accent when he was rapping. That's all
No
I'm saying.
shit.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah." You're
So
from
what
the UK.
do you think the real story is?
The real story is he had a visa from the UK, didn't renew that shit. Nice got him. He's like, "Do you think you're
No,
special?"
but what's that have to say about him not being British? Well, what the fuck you saying?
I'm saying it has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying he repped Atlanta. He's obviously not from Atlanta, and
So?
and he
Yeah,
wouldn't be-
exactly,
He
exactly.
probably wouldn't be as. You're not gonna think of him as a gangster rapper.
Oh, you're saying that helped this rap
Yeah,
persona.
you're
That's
not
what
gonna
you
think-
can't get it the whole time. No fucking shit, man. I would have agreed with you. from the
Okay,
very
okay, that's what I
beginning.
was trying to talk about. Yeah.
God, you fucking idiot.
Okay, well, dude, what are you talking about? I've literally been saying that for the past 5 minutes.
Of course, he used that to his advantage. What was he gonna be like?
My
yeah,
point
I sip
being-
tea
my point
and I
being-
shoot guns. Yeah, the first
My
part's not
point
true.
being, Chang, you think anyone ever checked Justin Bieber's visa? Bitch is Canadian. You think they were like, "Hey, Justin, we care if you're." No, they don't give a shit.
I don't know what the point is of that.
The point
What
is,
that?
the 21 Savage is black and probably has a few felonies or whatever. I'm just assuming that's also racist. That I'm assuming that.
So, but why
Well,
did
yeah,
it
he's
take
got
him?
face
Why did it
tats
take
and
him
shit.
that long to figure out that he was like his visa's been expired for like over 10 years?
yeah, that's another point. Like, what did you think? You think you think that
Yeah, once you
the
get-
officer at the TSA was gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I love your shit. Go ahead."
Yeah.
No, they're not gonna be like, "We don't give
I mean,
a
there
shit."
could be a lot of reasons. Now, he could piss somebody off, say something. I don't know. I mean,
So
he got
left the country and then
honestly,
couldn't
I
get
just
back
think
in.
his
Yeah,
money
couldn't get
is.
back in.
I mean, he got
Got
big. He
arrested.
got big enough, man. LeBron is tagging you on Instagram. I mean, he's big.
What about they had like a fundraiser, like get release 21 Savage?
You think he'll get a fundraiser before 6ix9ine?
Oh, dude, for you can go ahead and forget about 6ix9ine, dude.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I love
What a
6ix9ine.
sad
You might as well
story.
be dead to you, man. You're not getting.
I'll write
What,
6ix9ine
did he get,
some
49
letters.
years?
Dude, he's charged. There's 47 years is the what they're gonna throw at him, and at this point they think they got him. Dude, they got him on so many charges. They got him on attempted murder. They got him on conspiracy. They got him on tap saying he wants to go putting up a trap to go murder someone. They got him on tape saying that, putting out a hit.
Yeah.
Dude, even if he qualifies, even if he does. Okay, first of all, if he does and become an informant, how long do you think he's gonna last in prison? Number one, because he's with Mexican cartels and they don't really take kind to that.
Do you think he has changed his hair?
He's got
The hair is
he's got a
his least of his
6'9" on his face, Jake. What are you talking about?
Dude, a lot of guys in prison got 6'9". You just talk about regular people. Yeah, they don't got 6'9", but
No.
How many people in prison?
No, that's his nickname. No one has 6'9".
No one has 6'9".
do you think he's like rich enough to get a couple 6'9" tattoo guys in the street and be like, hey, you gotta come in here just so we can just not blend in?
How much is someone gonna pay? No. How much?
He's gonna get fucked in the ass. He's gonna be a bottom bitch.
Either
Why is that the first thing people go
here's
to?
the thing. Why is that the first thing that people say in prison? I heard
Because
it's
all
not
he
a
does
thing.
is talk shit.
I heard that's not a thing. I heard there's enough gay guys in prison that want to fuck that you don't have to worry about. You know, because if guy really
Oh,
wants to fuck
really?
that bad, he'll just go fuck.
But why is it like that? It's like, oh, you screwed up so bad in prison, so now you deserve to get raped. You know? It's
Okay,
like,
okay, they'll probably do that to punish you. You become an informant for sure, which they were saying. You know, he's got 47 years. You know, people usually try to negotiate down the term limit.
I have no idea. I've never
So
been in that
they
situation.
you work with the police. Say, I'll give you this information if you make my, But he's 47 years. Even if he does that, he's still looking at like 20 years.
How many CSI shows have you seen, man?
I mean, a lot.
You know, it's not going to get that
know
reduced.
He's not gonna get out on
dude,
good.
on good. He's not getting out before he's like 40.
And he's not gonna get
So
out.
RIP.
Yeah, on good.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Good.
I mean,
behavior,
Bobby Schmurder went to
behavior.
jail
Yeah,
for 7
behavior.
years. I fucking forgot about him.
Wait, who?
Yeah, exactly.
wait. How do you
I didn't hear you.
what you said, dude? What?
Bobby Schmurder went to jail for 7 years,
Who's
and
Bobby
you don't even know who Bobby Schmurder is.
I have no idea who Bobby Schmurder is.
You
heard
know
that-
Bobby
I've heard that
Schmurder.
name.
Wait, who's Bobby Schmurder?
You know, I'll play the song right now.
Oh, he's a rapper.
Yeah, but I've
Wait,
heard his
I didn't
name
know
a
him
few
before
times.
that. Bobby Schmurder?
Yeah, I mean, 7 years isn't that long ago. That was 2011. He was hot in 2011.
She was really hot. You know this song. Every one of us knows this
Or
song.
what,
90% of guys in the U.S. was dancing to this song.
Nah.
Wait, what song? I can't hear it.
Oh, dude, your internet trash, bro.
Yeah, I got the slowest internet. Dude, it's like $70. It's
Why?
like
I
for,
feel like
I can't even go on
It's
YouTube.
who do you
pretty
have?
fast.
Shit, dog.
Xfinity.
I have AT&T. I should
Yeah,
get
fuck
it.
that. AT&T sucks.
Dude, all of them suck, man. Isn't Xfinity's owned by
Wait, do I-
Comcast, and Comcast sucks?
Yeah. Yeah, Comcast does suck.
You have
But
Comcast.
Xfinity, I mean, they have like pretty fast for $50
Okay.
because I didn't get cable or anything. So I just
I'll have to
paid
look
50.
for it. Yeah, I do the same thing. Oh, I know the song. Wait, I know the song.
Next motherfucker seen up Fucking Schmidt shit up.
Yeah. Wait, what do you go to prison for?
How much money is that?
Nope. I don't know the song.
Yeah, you
at all.
do. You know the song. Yeah. If you do it, boy.
Yeah. I actually don't know it.
All right, stop playing that because they'll tag it. Stop tagging it. Turn it off.
Oh, yeah? Now you remember?
Yeah, we'll turn it off. I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
Oh, my
Wait.
boss.
What do you go
They
to?
pay me in
What do
weeks.
you go to prison for?
Some bullshit gang related charges, way less than 6'9".
And he got 7 years.
I actually read some shit like about it. I think he just got caught up because he was just pretending to be hard, kind of like all these cats, you know.
You gotta tighten it. Turn it. This is great podcasting, guys.
What do we do? The boys. Everything I tell y'all to do beforehand, before we start, y'all don't do it until after we start.
mean,
So,
I-
like
I
peeing, going,
Yeah.
Going.
I don't touch my nuts anymore.
checking the
so-
mics.
Hey, I have to show you the Bobby Schmurder video. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, you know, people forget about you real easily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's going
No,
away
for
for
sure.
a
He's
long
done.
time. He's going away for a
Yeah,
long
we're
time.
gonna-
Just
this
go
is
ahead.
real.
Dude,
Just
he
go
would
ahead
have
and call it.
been. He would have been so huge. He was already.
What's the over
What are you talking
under?
about? He was in a music video with Cardi, one of the top songs of Cardi B, one of the hottest.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Hey,
That
man,
someone didn't pull him aside and say,
You know what I heard?
like,
I heard
"What are you doing?"
They were when he was on. The reason they arrested him when they did because he was on his way to Las Vegas and they were gonna murk him there. And the FBI was
Yeah,
like, we
yeah.
better pick
I
him
think
up
I told you that.
before he gets murked. Oh. Anyways, yeah. Dude, a lot of rappers been getting in trouble like this week. Little Bow Wow got in trouble for beating up that girl.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, he like
Ooh, Lil Bow Wow girlfriend was the first thing that popped up.
yeah.
Ooh, Bow Wow looked like he got on the worst
Supposedly,
end of that.
supposedly, yeah. Supposedly,
guys asking?
Supposedly, he got arrested.
He's a
for-
small guy.
He got arrested for domestic violence.
Bro,
and
you
then he
tell
gets to
me,
jail.
man.
He
Look
get- he
at his picture. Who got the worst of it?
Wait, let me see. this
She
girl.
looks fine.
Bro, I still hook up with this girl. I don't know if I hook up with Bow Wow right now.
Yeah,
She looks like
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
they got a domestic.
Alright.
They got a domestic dispute.
You don't have to disrespect
And then
a lady like that.
also, what's his name? what's the guy? Soldier Boy. He got.
Oh, dude, don't talk to me about.
Dude.
Soulja Boy.
Crank
Dude
that?
is fucking.
Yeah, he kidnapped someone or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Crank
he got
that?
He
arrested.
seemed fucking insane on
Dude,
that
he's
radio
going,
show.
Yeah, he's going.
He's having
gotta
like
be
a
off his-
Kanye.
He's gotten off his. Oh yeah, off his meds or something.
He's having
dude.
like a Kanye moment.
What do you think happened? What causes them? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Now, can we go back to politics a little?
yeah, sure.
The billionaire thing, the CEO
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I'm kind of curious, like, because I saw everyone hating on him because he's a billionaire, and I'm wondering, like, part of me is like, yeah, I don't want another billionaire elected, but part of me is also like, why are we hating on people who are rich? Like that.
I just don't think. I don't think.
I think people are just
Here's the
tired.
thing,
Of,
here's the
they don't
thing.
want another billionaire.
We just
guy.
don't want. We don't. Yeah, how you tell me?
But it
You
does
think
show
you tell
that-
me a billionaire can relate to you and knows what the average human
Yeah, that's the
person
thing.
in the
How
U.S.
about-
wants?
Yeah. Okay.
You think they can relate to
so
you
there's
and
a line
me,
of-
the guy that's never fucking wiped his own ass? And you think he knows?
Well, no, the CEO guy is self-made. I mean, the Starbucks guy is self-made. Like his dad was a truck driver.
Oh,
He's not like
really?
a Trump. Yeah. So in that sense, like, oh, he knows how to build something and make
Right,
something. You know?
right,
Like
right.
he's probably more equipped to
You think managing
be a
it-
politician than like an average guy on the street, right? Would you prefer him?
I don't know.
Because there is a line of thinking like, hey, we should elect someone like us.
I don't know what.
Look, all
what-
I would say
what-
is that if he's like smart enough to like run for president, he has to
You don't have
know.
to be smart to run for president. He's just
All right, you
rich.
gonna
and
let
he's
me
like-
finish, or
Yeah,
you just
well,
gonna
go
interrupt me
ahead.
every like 5 seconds? But I'm saying that if he's smart enough to run for president, then he's definitely smart enough to know that him having a billionaire status and Trump having a billionaire status as well does not bode well in his favor. So he has to do extra hard to overcome that aspect. Do you not agree?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's aware of that.
Or you think he's
think
not
he
aware
is?
of that? Like he just thinks that people like Trump?
I don't
for-
think he ever made the connection that people would hate him because he was rich.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think
people- I don't
That
think-
means-
I don't
that
think
means
people-
that- you know what that means?
I think
that
he
means
was
that he's
shocked
been
that,
rich.
like-
That means he's been rich for too long. That's what I'm
Everyone,
saying.
everyone's like, "Fuck you!" Like we don't
Right,
want you.
exactly. So that's how that just proves his point about how
Yeah,
disconnected.
maybe.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you don't know,
But then,
that-
do you want like a plumber?
I don't think people-
Or do you want like someone who's fucking
I don't think
successful?
that's the problem.
But there's a lot of people in between the top 1% and the zero. You know?
yeah.
I think people. I think that's underlining the bigger issue. I don't think people hate him because he's rich. That's not why people hate him. I think
there's a bunch of people.
no,
that hate
no,
him 'cause-
no. People don't hate him because he's rich. I think people hate him, or no, they don't. They don't hate him. What they can't. I think the average person is.
You can't believe in him.
Is struggling so much that they can't. I think they're kind of like. You're over here a billionaire, and
resentful?
then so much of us are barely struggling to pay the bills.
Yeah, how could you
and
ever-
how could you relate to us
And help us,
and
and-
help me get a job and begin to think you understand my position when you're over there and I'm over here?
Yeah.
That's what I think people are.
But should we disqualify people just because they're rich, though? Then on the flip side,
I just don't like the idea that being rich automatically makes you qualified to be a
yeah,
president.
that too.
It
And-
doesn't.
and
It
it's-
doesn't.
I think it's
Nobody's
another
saying
thing-
that. Nobody's saying
I think
that.
it's another thing.
no.
I think it's another thing. People don't want
Yeah.
money.
Saying that.
People are tired of money in politics because I think we're seeing
Yeah.
the strings behind our government, and everyone's starting to see
No.
that it's just about money. Like no one cares.
Like what
That-
people are
that's-
tired of is like the career politicians, the people that are
Yeah.
into politics just as a career, man. Like, but it's hard to solve that. Like
know.
until the money goes away from that, like the Clintons of the world,
Right.
the Bushes of the world. But think
Dude,
about-
everybody in the world. What are you talking about? The
how
last?
do you even
the last-
get? How do you even get a
You think
diplomat
Obama?
job?
You think Obama wasn't that way too? That's the thing. I hate when people say
I'm
Obama's
not
that way too.
defending it. Yeah,
Obama
So,
was that
but
way
what are you
too.
saying? What are you saying? If you don't take a billionaire, you are gonna choose a career politician. That's your only other choices right now. It just we're not giving them any choices, man.
Yeah.
Not
Just
for
not,
president, but for like that Acosta girl.
Yeah, Costa girl. Yeah, I would vote for her. I would vote for her even if she didn't have a chance to win. I would still
And what
vote
she
for her.
said, she's like,
So do you think she should run?
yeah, but no, she had a good point, like about billionaires, how they automatically say they're going to run for president, and they don't have
Right,
to go
right,
through
right, through-
Congress.
right,
Did you hear
right.
that quote?
Yeah,
She's like,
I did hear
all
that.
the rest of us, like we have to be a senator first, and a
Right,
congressman,
right.
then
How
a
come they
mayor,
get like
then a governor,
How come
and then we can
right,
run.
right. You have to have like
There's a flip side to that
pre-qualifications.
coin. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and like
that makes
billionaires can
sense.
just like fucking skip over all that shit.
But people are tired of the career politicians, right? You know, it's for sure. That's why Trump was
Yeah,
elected.
I
That's
mean-
mainly why he was elected.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
100%, man.
Yeah.
I mean, people.
Dude, did y'all watch that documentary? Give me Jon Snow. Oh man,
No.
dude, you want to see how it really went down? You watch that documentary, and then you're like, oh, that kind of makes
That had
sense.
nothing to do with Game of Thrones.
It has nothing to do with.
Why didn't name it Jon Snow?
No, is
No,
it Jon
not Jon
Snow?
Snow.
What's it?
It's-
You're right. You're right. My sorry. No,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
know
My,
you're
what is his name? It is.
Durden or Dryden or
Damn it.
Oh, Biden.
No,
No, not Biden.
no. Hang on.
I heard
Hang on.
Biden's gonna run for president.
Roger Stone. His name is Roger Stone.
Oh, the villain? The fucking
Roger Stone.
Trump's right hand
Trump's
guy.
right-hand
He looks
guy.
like a villain.
What
Dude,
about it?
there's a documentary on Netflix called "Get Me Roger Stone," and it is interesting as shit because, okay, but it's one of those documentaries where they were just doing. Someone was just happened to be doing, I think, a documentary on Roger Stone. And it just happened that he was with Trump. They were already going to shoot a documentary on Stone because he's an interesting dude.
Yeah.
He's been in politics. Like, dude, he's like, they were saying he's like the Forrest Gump, like in real life of politics. Like every major event for like the past 40 years, he's been a part of it.
Yeah, he's been calling for Trump to be president
and
since,
then
like,
so someone was just making a
1990.
documentary about him, and then so they got all this footage in the background of like what all he does, and it carries over into Trump getting elected, and it's like up until last week, like when he's getting indicted and shit, and like how it's like really like it goes all the way to really current, and you get to see like, oh shit, this guy is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I was telling Chang, I was like, dude, if there was a person who embodied the devil, is this guy.
No, he's like a
Because you could tell he's crazy and evil, but he's
a villain.
He knows how to manipulate people, and he knows how to get what he wants.
Wow,
and
bro.
it's you gotta, and you don't, and even when you talk to him, you like halfway through the documentary, you get to hear him talk, and you meet his family, and you're like, oh, this guy's not that bad of a guy. But then you're like, wait, he just did all that shit.
Yeah.
I just watched 30 minutes of how this guy's fucking crazy and a bad person, and now I'm talking to him. I'm thinking to myself, he's not a bad guy. No, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's crazy. You gotta watch it. It's a really interesting documentary.
He's like the politic version of Rich Paul.
Oh.
Who's Rich Paul?
He doesn't know
LeBron's
who Rich
agent.
Paul is.
I don't know. Why? You know, you gotta
I don't
explain
get that analogy. Though,
Okay.
but-
Okay.
Rich Paul pulls all the strings in the NBA. I mean,
Yeah.
how's he not?
Oh, okay.
What was that thing about? Did you hear about someone? They were chanting something like LeBron's gonna get you
Trade you.
traded, or
Yeah.
what
Oh,
was
that
that
shit was
about?
hilarious.
I didn't see. I
It's
just
one of
saw
the players that is getting traded for Anthony Davis, or he got offered in the trade.
that. Oh really?
So everyone thinks it's LeBron who's like he runs the
Ooh,
team.
yeah, of course. Why
Yeah,
would you-
which is probably
yeah,
true.
yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, they were chanting LeBron's going to trade you. LeBron's going to trade.
That's kind of
you.
fucked up though. Why would
They
they do
showed
that?
that picture.
Yeah, why would they do that?
Oh,
The
yeah,
picture is
sorry.
pretty funny. What do you mean? Why would they do that?
Why would they chant that about their teammate right now? Because they're still playing
They're
together.
playing in the Way Stadium.
Yeah. It's another fan.
Yeah, the
all right, that's pretty. All right, in that
The
case,
Lakers fans
all
don't
right, in
want
that case,
their
that's
own
pretty funny.
guys to
That's pretty
lose by
funny.
40 to the fucking Pacers, man.
Pretty funny.
Pretty sure they want the opposite of that.
Wait, whoa, shit! Why is he doing that?
Because they're all going to be traded.
Those are not his teammates.
I'm looking at a picture of LeBron James sitting on the bench, and there is 3 seats between him and the rest of the players. They're gonna trade all of them.
No, not all those guys, but
Okay.
they offered like 5 players and like 4 draft picks.
Damn, just for
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and like some other throw-in guy.
AD is
Dude, you think
AD
Anthony
is really
Davis?
good.
Do they think Anthony Davis and LeBron James can win a championship on their own?
No,
No, but that's like a stepping stone.
They'll
get a third.
They need a
star.
third guy.
Yeah.
They need a third
They'll
star.
get Clay or Kyrie.
You put your name.
So
in
you
the
think
hat?
they get 3 of those 3 guys? They can a good shot of winning a
Yeah.
championship.
Oh,
Who?
100%.
Who are you talking about?
Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and a third, whoever they
Like
get
Clay
for their,
or
like,
Kyrie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
they got a good chance of winning
Clay
it.
and Kyrie. I mean, Clay's not going there.
Even LeBron and Anthony Davis,
I don't think so.
they'll take the Warriors to like 6.
They will, but LeBron's getting older too.
Does
Like,
LeBron and Anthony? Yeah, dude,
I
that's what I'm
mean, for
saying. He's
sure.
just in his. I mean, he's still.
I
he's
think
still
he is,
good.
but
He's
you
still
need that
good.
third guy. You just do. You just
Yeah.
do.
You just can't play the minutes. Dude, he was looking
You're
tired.
going up
You were
against
playing
Golden
his-
State. What are you guarding with? I mean, AD's gonna have to guard Boogie or Green. What are you gonna do with the other one?
Green
Who
will
you-
probably guard. Yeah, AD.
No, you're gonna have to have a guy there that take the load off. I think Kemba could be that
Yeah,
guy.
they'll need a third guy. Kemba. Yeah, Kemba would be a good third guy too.
Anyways, enough about basketball.
Yeah, enough about basketball.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Travis isn't here, so can't do our basketball minute.
how's
He's
Super
too
Bowl,
busy.
guys?
Anyways, Super Bowl was good. I don't get why everyone
was boring
is
as shit.
I don't get why. Okay, the game was boring. I don't get why everyone is shitting on
Adam
the
Levine?
halftime show.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what everyone's like. Oh, it was so boring. It's like, what were y'all expecting? Like he
I saw
went
some-
there, he sang his shitty songs that I
Yeah.
thought weren't. They were okay. His
Yeah,
songs
it's
that
the
were
same. Everyone
what were
always has an issue
But it's
with the
like, what were
halftime
you
show.
expecting?
There's
Like,
always
did
a
you want him to
controversy.
shoot a rocket out of his
Yeah.
ass and fly?
Dude.
What do you want?
You know the funny thing is, I don't know enough about it. Even though I've seen almost like every Super Bowl since I've been to the U.S., I just give people the benefit of the doubt that they're right.
What do you mean?
That the Super Bowl halftime show was shitty. Even though I didn't think it was shitty.
It's
I
always
really-
shitty.
Right, yeah, that's what I was.
didn't.
I
No, it's
didn't think it
always
was-
shitty.
But I
I
didn't think
think
it
it's
was
always
great.
shitty.
That's why I just don't expect.
Oh yeah, when Lady Gaga came down in that fucking thing that was shitty.
Yeah, but the quality, like, it doesn't sound good ever to me.
Yeah.
But the stage appearance was sick.
Yeah.
No,
like,
no. What's
it's
his
cool
name?
what they do.
Bruno Mars did.
Oh,
it
Bruno
cool.
Mars
Bruno
was
Mars
sick.
killed it because he could dance. Because he was the
Yeah.
actual.
And he can
Bruno
sing.
Mars is the actual performer.
Bruno Mars is the closest we can
and
get
he
to
could
Michael
he could
Jackson.
dance. It was cool. Yeah, it was like, dude, you hear about that new documentary on?
Man, we're switching gears here, man.
Let me tell you about that.
Switch your lag
Yeah,
gears.
we'll come back. We'll come back.
Well,
on
no,
that.
no.
But yeah,
I don't think Adam Levine's ever had like a good voice. He's on that show, The
Great
Voice.
body.
I'm like, if he was on that show as a
that's
contestant,
right. I forget he's on that show.
yeah, if he was on the show as a contestant, he would not like. You know how they hit the buzzer and
Right.
they spin around to
You-
see who it is.
right.
He would not fucking click on himself.
Dude, when he played all his hit songs, come on, those songs were hits.
He does. I think that's what they do. They have to go.
It
they,
never sounds good to
They have
me.
to get a artist that has enough hit songs. Like he got to have at
Yeah.
least like 5 hit songs. That way, everybody knows what you're talking about. They can't be controversial songs.
Yeah. Well, no, I saw like a girl on Facebook was saying how sad it was that he was shirtless and he's like grasping for relevancy.
Dude, he was looking good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what
was
are you
like,
talking about,
yeah,
dude?
like,
I
you're
would
thinking
kill
too much into
dude.
it.
I would kill for that bod. And, dude,
No,
I
it's
would
just
kill-
like he's trying to be. He's old and he's trying to be relevant still.
What is old?
So we
How old is
got-
that Levine? What is
Yeah,
old?
no,
What is
this is what this
what is-
girl was saying. I was like, you're reading way too much into.
Take
this.
y'all's
Like,
guess. I know his age.
I would say 41. Yeah, I said 41.
Close, 39.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks fucking good for a 40 year
looks
old.
great.
Dude, I hope to look that
Looks
good.
great.
Yeah,
I need to get some tattoos, man.
I think people just
I
got
actually
to,
kinda want some.
I think I'm gonna get one. I know what I'm gonna get one.
Dude, I'm gonna start my own tattoo parlor.
You told me that. Can
Yeah.
you draw though?
I can trace.
That's not how.
yeah.
That's not how tattoos work, dude. You can trace the outline, but you still have to know how to
print
fill it
stuff
in.
off the internet and then trace it.
All right, guys.
I'm telling you the truth.
I mean,
you
have
have to.
you-
You
have you
can't
thought
just.
of
You
this
can't just
business
open. You
model?
can't just open a tattoo parlor and not know how to
I
tattoo.
didn't think this was a podcast on shitting on Chain Street.
It's
Well,
not
no,
shitting
I
on
mean-
Jake. We were honestly interested. We want to
It's
watch.
like, hey, I'm gonna open up a cupcake shop. Have you ever baked?
No. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Why would you be
Well,
good at
those
that?
two
Why would
football
you be-
assholes fucking figure
First of all,
out.
is that
find a
is that
racco and-
first of all is that real that they did that? I don't,
Sure.
Yeah, I think it
What do you
is.
think they sell Microsoft Surface apps?
They could. First of all, that's dude.
If I
that's
make
fucked
more
up.
money
That's
with that
fucked up.
commercial than they
That's
sell
fucked- That's
cupcakes?
fucked up that you said that, but yeah, I mean they could. I
Oh
guess.
yeah, they're gonna listen to this thing and try to beat my ass.
You never know, dude.
What are we talking about? Super Bowl, and then it led to the Michael Jackson thing.
Oh,
the
yeah, dude, Michael
Dude,
Jackson.
all right.
All right.
First of all,
it was
Michael Jackson. When you remember Michael Jackson, what is like the iconic Michael Jackson? I mean, I will let you guys can think about it. I'll answer mine first.
Okay, you go with yours
the
first. I'll
moment
think. I'll
or the
think yours
song?
first.
If I think about him, like, what do I picture? Like,
Yeah, when you
what
think
is,
when you
like,
think
the
when someone says
iconic-
Michael Jackson,
what do you
what
think
what
of?
would you think of a performance? What do you think of?
I'll give you other
Thriller
shitty
music video.
examples. Like,
Thriller music video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think about that.
Like the red zipper jacket and like
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the red zipper jacket. That's a good.
like that
one.
whole scene where
Yeah.
he's just like dancing
Dude,
and shit.
that dance was probably the best one, but
Yeah.
I had to go with the live performance at the Olympics one. Or what was it? Was it Super Bowl?
Yeah, with the
Dude,
white
you
shirt.
See, what's crazy is that
Yeah.
I remember that when I was young, and I don't think they ever played the whole Super Bowl in Singapore. So they might have just played like that show because it's so iconic. You see him
They
standing
just played
there.
the halftime. They just played the halftime show.
Well, dude,
That's
the
probably
halftime
just
show
what you
was
remember.
sick.
That's probably just
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
probably
probably
what I
just what you
remember,
remember
yeah.
in your mind. They had to
Yeah.
play the whole thing.
But it's sick because like the camera is panning on Michael Jackson, and it's like the sun is setting. I think it was
Yeah,
like
no,
in Cali.
I know what it is.
And he's looking into the
Yeah,
sun,
it's-
and
it's
then
like
he's
the
just like a
flowing white
statue.
shirt,
Yeah.
and then
black
you hear the
pants.
beat drop, and he's just
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's,
And then you're
it's
like,
sick.
"Woo!"
I've watched it. If you, it's on
need
YouTube.
to
I've
watch
watched
it
it.
again.
You
It
watch it
gives
on
me
YouTube,
jitters, bro.
Dude. Even when you watch it, you get goosebumps. You're like, damn, that
Yeah.
guy was fucking
And
talented.
like you
No,
could
he
tell
is.
his face was like a little weird at that time. It was like real
Right,
light, but it's
right.
like, dude, I would give anything to be that dude right now.
Yeah, dude, it was cool. It was a very good performance. I mean, but
All the classics moves were in there, like the
Yeah.
moonwalk.
Yeah.
The thing I remember, I think of that movie Free Willy where he did the music for it. That's what I think of because I like that. I used to like that movie when I was a
Free
kid.
Willy.
It was
Yeah,
good.
Free Willy was
Dude, that was the
amazing.
jam back in the
Yeah,
day.
that
Remember?
was the shit.
Who knew that they were secretly killing whales and keeping them captive in swimming pools?
Free
Oops.
Willy.
Dude, what about that
The most
documentary?
ironic.
Oh, okay. Sundance, they made a documentary about Michael Jackson, and they said it's like the family, Michael Jackson's estate or family is like
Yeah.
suing them because
That means it's good then.
they said that they didn't. There's a lot of proof that he may have done certain things with children, and it like pretty much spells it out. They don't say it, but they just show a lot of evidence that suggests like a
Like
lot
him inviting
of,
kids to Neverland.
like I think I haven't seen it. I heard they had like counselors there, like grieving counselors, in case anyone, related and got upset by it, and the family is suing them. So it's got to be pretty. That's the thing.
I wish I could have all
So
the
I read a
answers.
counter research thing about that
was that?
documentary, and
Saying
it was
what?
just like talking about like how like all the cases and stuff against Michael Jackson, even back in the day, if you actually follow like all the court documents. Why you look at the camera? You're not in court.
No, I'm
but
trying to make
I'm
sure.
saying that. Like with all those court documents and stuff, nobody actually went in depth. Like, do you remember any of the court cases? Not like the OJ case for sure, but you just knew that.
I think got paid off,
they got
probably.
paid off, dude. Yeah,
That's what
I think
everybody
my-
thinks, though. That's what everybody
dude,
thinks.
that's what- dude.
But that's not the true case that happened because nobody ever went into those cases. Everything that was reported on that was just whatever the news wanted to put out. Because at that time
what
they
are you
didn't
saying,
cover.
though?
I don't
What are
think
you
so,
saying?
Chang. I don't think so. I think
Oh yeah, you both want to come at me right now?
No, what are you saying? Are you saying the charges got dropped and
I'm not saying anything about those charges, but that new documentary that came out, those people that are suing him or
Right.
that are saying that he did all that stuff, like whenever he died, like whenever Michael Jackson first died, they came out and immediately said like, hey, Michael Jackson was like my role model. He gave me like a platform. Like he helped me with my music career.
Right.
So all these people were helped by him in the music industry at some point. And like, because some money thing went sour, they wanted to build this documentary, and that's what they have.
Nah, dude, that's.
Oh, so
that
they're just trying to dirty his name to make money?
dude.
I mean,
Michael Jackson's been dead for fucking at
it's
least
not that
10
relevant.
Oh
years.
yeah, so but why would you?
Why wouldn't they come out with it like?
Okay, so all I'm saying is though that like unless you can give me like definitive proof that like there are court documents or something that he said.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Did those things to kids.
I think they did.
There isn't.
The only proof you're gonna take is court documents.
100%.
Dude, well then I hate to break this to you, Chain. Court's not always, dude. I
know
go to
that,
court,
but
evidence
in
gets
this
fucked up
day
all the
of
time.
age, like I have to at least have some line, right?
So you know for sure he never got sued for molesting a kid.
I don't know that, but look, this is how I judge him is that for him, it's like, okay, a person already died, and like, yes, all this thing is tarnished on him. I don't really care that much about his legacy or Michael Jackson in general. I just think that if it is proven to be untrue that these like documentaries and stuff are trying to heap more shit on his name, I think that is a harmful thing.
Why would
you
they
know?
just do it now? You think someone just sitting around
What
their
do you think
house like, oh, let's
documentaries
just go,
get made
let's go,
for,
let's go
you think
shit on
documentaries
Michael
get made
Jackson?
for zero money? Somebody's getting paid off of that.
I think, dude, I think someone had a legit problem with Michael Jackson. They're like, you know what? We should let people know that I don't want them people to think that Michael Jackson was this great dude who's out here molesting kids, especially in this day and age.
You think it's more likely it's a conspiracy than it's just like journalists?
I don't. Okay, look. I
Researching.
personally, 100%. I don't know the whole truth. I just like I would separate what he did and what R. Kelly did into two different categories. I think R. Kelly has to prove his innocence to me.
That's only because you're
on the
hearing.
opposite
That's
side-
only because you're here right now and you were hearing it. Because if Michael Jackson was,
I was alive when Michael Jackson was alive. What the fuck you talking about?
that's what. There's no difference between
yeah.
Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. They're both being they were
No,
both
R.
being
Kelly is definitely
Michael
a
Jackson.
criminal, 100%
Michael Jackson
criminal.
went to court for molesting kids. You
Yeah,
realize
he
that?
never got. I mean, you never get. Kobe Bryant went to court. He never got.
They
convicted.
both. You're making my case because Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant paid that girl off.
OJ went
Okay,
to court
but
and he never got.
I mean, I know that.
he killed those people.
Dude, OJ
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Such,
Yeah,
OJ is such a different case. So okay, so what are you
No,
asking?
dude, there's tons of
We're saying things fall
people that
to
get
rich
off.
people get off sometimes. That's my point.
Yeah.
Is rich
Okay.
people get off.
Okay,
especially if you're the biggest pop star in the whole
so
world
obviously you were
ever.
You were
if
asking me. You were
I wanna
asking me what I believe in. So what do you believe in?
I don't know enough about the topic.
I say
Well, Michael
I've heard
Jackson,
rumors that he
I'll say what I.
molested
I'll
kids.
say
He was
what-
a weird dude.
I'll say what I. I'll say what I.
Where you say molesting kids? Like
He
what
was
do you
very
fucking mean?
feminine and
Here's-
weird.
here's-
And he always invited little kids There's a theory that.
But he worked with kids. You used to watch that
There's
video.
a theory that he never got a childhood, so he just wanted to be a kid.
But that's easy to push. You get what I'm saying? That's an easy narrative to push.
No, I'm not saying he molested people. His parents never let him have a childhood with Jackson
That's
5.
for sure.
So there's
for
a
sure.
theory that he just invited little kids and he made Neverland Ranch like a fucking amusement park, so he could always be.
But they gotta have.
Okay, let me
when
ask
you
you-
say
wait,
all
wait,
that other the back
There's
end
no
part.
molestation.
The back end part is harmful, right? But like, I feel like okay, yeah, I'm sure kids went over to his house, but like to say that like kids went over
Yeah,
his
I'm
house
not
for
saying they're
sexual
molesting.
purposes,
Yeah,
is
no, I'm not
completely
saying
different.
that.
You know.
But I'm saying, is it within the realm of possibility?
I'm not saying
given how-
you're right.
100%,
Given how
you're right.
weird
You're
the guy
right.
was.
I'm not saying I know for a fact that Michael Jackson molested a kid. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there is evidence that suggests he did. And I'm also saying that, could you imagine if that happened today? You think any pop artist, you think Usher could invite kids over, like
No.
random
But
kids
you
over?
you
Wait, no,
see-
hear me out.
Well, he was doing it under the premise
I'm
of
telling
like,
you, I'm
oh,
telling you, I'm telling
it's
you.
like charity.
Okay, I got you. Listen to me. I'm saying today. Do you think
Yeah.
Usher could open Neverland Ranch in his mansion and people would just send their kids over to spend the night at Usher's house? Do you think that would happen?
They were spending the night.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
no.
yes.
Please dig me up that story and I.
That's
that's common
that's
knowledge.
100%.
I know we've all heard
that's
it, but
common-
I've never actually like read
What do
it.
you go look at? I could. I will 100%.
up.
I will 100%.
Look it up.
I will 100% go find court documents that say that children absolutely, without a doubt. Michael Jackson even admitted in interviews that he's had children. Michael Jackson said it on
Yeah, no.
video that Michael.
I know, but that
He was
doesn't
running
mean
like a
that you have children in your
charity
house to
program.
give you sexual.
I'm not saying,
like-
Chang. I'm not. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying
But
was
how,
stating the
but
fact.
that
Chang,
has to be
Chang,
different than
that's
the
not
R.
what I was
Kelly
saying.
thing because an R. Kelly, like you have women literally saying,
I got
like,
you. I'm not talking about R. Kelly. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Do you think Usher today could open Neverland Ranch?
I
and
don't
have-
want to answer that because
you know the
It has
answer.
nothing to do with the Michael Jackson thing.
I'm saying it's weird. Yes, I'm saying it's weird. I'm saying for the time they let it happen.
I'm
'cause
saying
they-
it's weird too.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we
You
both
think-
agreeing
you
that it's
think-
weird.
you
That's
think-
it. But
you-
that's not
I'm saying.
crime.
I'm
It's
saying.
not,
I'm
it's
saying.
not a crime to be weird.
I'm saying it's weird. I'm saying it's weird and suspicious. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I wouldn't let my kids go to hang out at my Neverland.
Yeah, neither would I. But that's
Okay,
not
then.
a criminal offense. Like it's not like.
I agree. It's not, but it does make.
But what
it
R.
does make it
Kelly is
suspicious.
doing is a criminal offense. Like I don't really. How is that?
Based
a
on
different
that,
thing?
how do you know R. Kelly's guilty and Michael Jackson's not?
Because you literally have women just straight up saying, "I've been held at his house captive."
They have children that were at Michael Jackson's that are saying he
Yeah,
molested
children have
me.
said they molested.
Yeah.
I know, but I
So
mean,
what's the difference?
bro? Like
You
it,
just
I,
believe
I
one
get
and
it.
you
I
don't
get
believe the others.
I get it. But one is. I think one is dead and buried. So I'm like, I don't understand why that is being
Okay,
brought
that's
up.
the difference. That's the difference. That
One
he's
is still alive.
I got you. So that's the difference then. That
Yeah,
one's
but that
dead
doesn't
and one's
change anything
Yeah,
for the
what is that? How does
victims.
that change the facts for the victims? That so if R. Kelly,
I mean,
so
it
if R.
does- it
Kelly,
doesn't
if R.
change
Kelly,
anything
if
for the-
R.
I didn't
Kelly
say it
died
changed
tonight,
anything for the victims. I'm just saying that you can do something about one and the other one. What are you doing? You're just
Yeah,
shitting
yeah, yeah.
on another person's name more and more. Like
he
cool.
deserves to be shit on. He
Sure,
deserves
but
to
R.
be-
Kelly deserves to be in jail.
Okay, I get. I
what
don't
you're
know.
saying.
I don't know where. I don't
I get what
know.
you're
I don't know
saying,
what
too.
we're arguing about. I think we agree. I don't even know if we're arguing.
He's
right?
saying, what was the motivation for this documentary? He's saying it's fucked
Yeah,
up.
Listen,
That
if,
it
if
was-
someone
that
if
they
someone
would do
molested
this
if
after
someone
he's
molested
already
me
dead.
if someone molested me and they thought he was a great person, I would try to tell everyone like, nah, that guy
Well,
was a piece
dude,
of shit.
Obviously, we all knew even before this documentary came out that he was a weird person. We just talked about that. So
But
what do you want to add more
there's
to
a difference.
it?
There's a difference between being a weird person and a person that molested kids.
Dude,
There's two
wait,
totally
look,
different
number
things.
one, I don't mind if you add more to it and it's all truthful. All I'm saying is that there may be a hint of not being true. And if it's
I agree.
not
I
true,
didn't say.
like, that would
In the
be-
earlier when I described it, I definitely said I go. I didn't. They never said.
Like, to
in the-
me, I feel like, yeah, once what's dead is dead. Like, let it be buried, you know? Like, I don't understand, like,
I wouldn't feel that way if Michael Jackson molested me. Let's put it that way. That's the only thing I'm saying. I would not be like, okay, I'm gonna let it die. I'd be like, nah, fuck that guy. Fuck everything he's ever made.
Yeah, these journalists probably got like a lead on like, hey, like we should research this further and see like if there's something there. And
Also,
one thing
I
led to
think
another.
we're at that generation where people, like young people today, only know Michael Jackson as the singer. They probably don't know all the stuff that he
yeah,
did.
if that was
And
like,
I
on,
think
is that on Netflix?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, this is just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe people nowadays are really sensitive to that sort of stuff, and they don't want people to not know the bad. You know, they don't want you just thinking of Michael Jackson as this great performer. They want you to also know the bad shit he did, or allegedly did. So that's probably what that's the reason they probably made it. I'm guessing if they did, other than the fact that they would want to shit on the guy that molested him, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. We went off on Michael Jackson for a long time.
Nah, man, I just don't feel like it's fair to shit on like a dead person when like I mean if you don't.
Okay,
really
there
have
also on the flip
all-
side, there also is like a phenomenon where if someone dies,
Like, wait.
people are always like, "Oh, he's a great guy." Great.
Yeah, I
like-
hate that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, no, dude, he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Why do we
change?
just because someone dies, they're all of a sudden a good person? I'm with
It's
Mark.
like,
Yeah, but
we
it's-
can't speak
no.
ill on any person who's
That's
deceased.
fine, but it's speaking ill is way different than making a whole fucking documentary.
Yeah, I know.
man. Like,
Side tangent. Side tangent.
I got you. Like you shouldn't forget all his debts because he passed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's 100% true. You know.
yeah.
But like, yeah, I can only imagine like the Mac Miller thing coming out, or like I do the Avicii one on Netflix is sick. I like that one a lot.
What's it called?
Just Avicii.
I'm sure y'all have
The
seen
DJ.
the Fire.
Oh, I heard
yeah.
about that. Yeah, I do
Hulu-
want to talk about that.
Hulu
I
got-
didn't see it, but everybody's
seen
been
the
talking
Hulu
about
one.
it.
The Hulu. They said the Hulu one's better than the Netflix one. I watched the Netflix
I heard
one.
the Netflix one was.
Did
better.
you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
I personally have not seen
Apparently,
it.
no.
Oh, y'all
the
can talk
Fire
about it.
paid for the Hulu one.
the real interesting part, the most interesting
heard about
part about
that.
the documentary.
Fire
I mean,
paid for
it's
the
actually a lot of interesting stuff.
Why? You gotta like, cause I'm still a little confused how like fuck Jerry.
Ask
and
me what
all-
you're confused about, and I'll help you.
Well, like, how does fuck Jerry play a role?
Oh, okay. I'll explain it.
just
So
got hired to
hey,
do the
I'm
marketing.
gonna tell you give you a synopsis of the documentary. So
Before
basically,
you begin, can I tell you the only way I know about fuck Jerry?
yes,
It's
please.
like the Instagram memes or whatever. They
That's
just
what it.
duplicate
That's
shit.
what it is. That's what
Right,
it
that's
is.
the
It's like the
only way I
fat.
know
It's just
about
like the
him.
fat Jew. They
Yeah.
just they're a proprietor.
Fat Jew. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
a
same
proprietor
thing.
of means and of internet.
So that's how they got their start.
That's how they got their start. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So basically, the documentary is about them making this music festival on an island. This guy didn't know what he was doing. Tried to make up this big, huge music festival. Things started getting fucked up. They was unorganized. Started taking. It became this like Ponzi scheme. Was taking in all this money to make this show. Said all these people were going to perform there, and when everybody got there, it was totally fucked up and nothing was prepared. Now, the most impressive thing about it, and interesting thing about it, I think, is how they tricked everyone. Because basically, what they did is they used social media. It just shows the power of social media, because they were able to get all this money just by getting people to share it on social media, on Instagram. And they were saying that fuck Jerry and the Fat Jew were part of promoting it, even though they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that one.
So
guy
they were
scammed
like
everyone.
they were a big part of it, like to promote it. So that's why people were like shitting on fuck Jerry. Like,
Yeah.
why would you be a part of this? You know, if you're just so basically.
But they
and-
were kind of victims too, because that
Yeah,
guy
kinda.
scammed everyone.
But yeah, but
He was
yes,
yeah,
he
he
Billy-
scammed
Billy?
everyone.
did.
Good
He
old
did.
Philly
Scammed
boy?
Ja Rule got a lot of heat for it, but he scammed Ja Rule kind of too.
No,
So-
Ja,
so what do you-
no,
what do you
Ja
think
Rule looks
happened?
like shit
I
in
know,
the documentary.
but
You said
Documentary
a lot. I want to hear what Marcos thinks
he
about
wasn't
it.
within like the day-to-day operations of the
Right.
like he
right.
was like the big picture guy. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing, and like you get it done, like we'll get you financing, put it together.
All right, so cut to the shit. What do you think went wrong? Who you think is all on the Billy guy? All on Billy?
Yeah,
good old Billy
100%.
McFarlane.
People like his team was like, hey man, like the concert's
But what was his?
finish.
What was
the
his?
concert's 3 days away. Like we're not gonna be able to do this, and he would fire people who said it wasn't possible. He'd be
Yeah.
like, we're gonna let you go. Like we only want positive attitudes here.
Right.
And people would be like, dude, you're like, this isn't gonna work.
Well, but what was okay? So his motivation for running the whole thing was just to make money, right? I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
everybody's thing was just
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
money.
he's an
absolutely,
entrepreneur,
absolutely.
like-
He's
Right.
an entrepreneur. It
So-
wasn't his first. It wasn't his first. He did something else before.
Which
I
is
forget.
also
what-
scammy.
yeah.
Credit card for like upper class.
Oh, that's right. He made a
upper
credit
class
card.
New Yorkers.
How wait, but like I know how scams work, like it's $1 for
Yeah.
$2 type thing. But how was he able to scam so many people?
Dude, it's crazy.
That's the thing. Okay, it was I'll tell you, that's the impressive part. He used social media to scam people. So okay, what he did was he gave the top 10 models in the US at the time.
Girls or guys?
He goes, "Hey girls, put this on your social media saying Fry Fest." You know, it was just like an orange screen. And he said, "All you at the same time put up the screen saying that
paid them.
you're going to go to Fry Fest and hang out and how awesome it is."
He gave him money.
So once he did that, obviously the top 10 models in the world are talking about this event. Everybody else would be like, "Hey, what's that event about?"
But he actually paid them.
But he paid that. They were on the payroll. Yeah.
Well,
But
dude,
he
I
did
gotta
that.
ask that because apparently he didn't pay a lot of people.
He did that with
Yeah.
he did that with other and he's like got all these bands that said, "Hey, I'm gonna pay you twice what your rate is. I know you usually pay for 100 100,000. I'm gonna pay you 200,000.
Do you pay those?
No,
Did any bands actually ever make it to the Bahamas?
I don't think they did.
right?
I don't think they did.
Well, if they didn't make it, then why would he pay them?
No. But I'm just curious because like fans went.
Yeah,
I wonder if, like,
fans showed
bands-
up, and that was the problem.
No band showed up.
It actually got dangerous because they like nobody.
heard
It was on
about
an
that.
island. They didn't have food. They didn't have supplies. They actually people could. They I don't know if anybody did die, but they
Yeah.
got lucky. No one did. If no one did,
Well, that
it
guy's
was
just
a
like-
dangerous situation.
Yeah.
We have a close personal friend that went there.
Who
Really? Who?
Yeah, Jacqueline Wade went there. That's right.
Oh, really?
There you go.
I think so. Oh, not to drop her
another
name.
close personal friend.
I think so. Who?
One of the Brigandis, the older Brigandi, the one in my grade, Ashley Brigandi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was
went?
there. That's how I heard about. I saw the whole thing because I was following her on Instagram.
Oh, I did hear that. She said
the
she
whole
lost her luggage and like couldn't get off and had to go with some random dudes on a boat. I do remember that. I think. Yeah,
It seemed like they made the best of
Weren't
it.
tickets
at the
like
end of
20K
it, yeah.
or something?
dude, they were up there. That's the thing is like how they not only did they get tickets purchases, they had investors and they were just blowing through this money. Like, what
Yeah.
did you spend that money on? Like, no one knows. Like, where did this money go? Like, how are you this bad at managing money?
You think any of it went to, you know what?
What?
Some DRUGS.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. They have videos of them just partying and getting in crunk. And,
Yeah. The guy had like Ferraris and shit.
yeah.
He was just. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a house.
Well, even like after he got out of jail, remember? Or he was like awaiting his jail sentence. He was like in a penthouse.
Yeah,
Like
was he
scamming
really?
people?
Dude? That guy's.
So you think Billy will come out of jail and be richer than you, me, and JP combined?
He's gonna be up to something else.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna,
be up
scam more people.
So what is it with these guys
I know, he
that,
might be blacklisted now. You think someone's gonna give that guy money?
Yeah, I
no
know.
fucking way.
like you're saying,
I think he
who would
will,
send
yeah.
kids to
Someone will
Michael
fall
Jackson's
for it.
house?
You think
the
someone
same
will-
thing.
You think
Someone who
someone's gonna
hasn't
even-
seen that thing, like doesn't know about
Pretty
it.
popular documentary right now, man.
He could go to fucking China and like
China.
get
That's
investors.
true. He's got away.
Yeah, like
I guess so. Do you think they're gonna give a fuck about, dude? R.I.P. Vince Young, man. Dude, he looks terrible right there. Vince Young got arrested for a DUI in Houston today, and he does not look well.
looks a little chubby. Is the word I'm looking for.
Anyways,
He's not eating his fruits and vegetables. That's for sure.
y'all got any other news stories?
No, I'm fresh out. What were we talking about earlier?
You lost me on Michael Jackson, man. I
Yeah, you went
Yeah,
off
you got
on
really
it.
heated, man.
Yeah, I know.
I've never
I
seen you
don't-
so
I-
passionate
I-
about
I-
it. You're a big Michael Jackson
No,
fan?
I'm a big Bruno Mars fan. I fuck Michael Jackson.
Good thing we didn't talk about him.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars part
Good
Asian.
thing we didn't say he was
Oh,
fucking little kids.
whoa! What's the word on Bruno Mars these days?
Are these fucking kids too? Man?
No,
Dude, don't say
that's
that
not.
about
Yeah,
dude.
let's
That's
not.
not.
say
First
that.
of all, you don't say that about people.
Yeah.
It's not a funny even rumor.
Yeah,
to
I know
start
your boy
about.
Chris Brown is doing some bad shit.
Chris Brown.
He got acquitted of that though. Actually, he didn't
Oh,
get
yeah, I
charged with
heard.
anything. That's what's
Yeah.
crazy. You see, that's what's crazy. Okay, not going back to Michael Jackson thing, but you heard the Chris Brown thing.
Yeah, I know.
And like, and I understand what it is that me as a human being, I don't know what it is that I'm so drawn to like fucked up shit. That just tells me how So okay,
Yeah,
the Chris Brown
everyone.
thing.
You
the-
stare at a car wreck.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
but,
not you.
but
that's
you hear
anyone.
the Chris Brown thing. This is just a social media thing. I mean, real quick, he was like accused of rape, but like that news broke out.
Wait, Chris Brown?
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
out
Oh,
with
you didn't
his-
hear about this?
Rihanna.
No,
mean,
no,
way
no. He
back,
got.
man.
He
He
got.
got-
Would you read a book every now and then?
Yeah, I mean,
he
fucking
recently.
go on TMZ
Wait,
or something.
Yeah.
He was.
He recently.
he was
like
held
last
in
week.
France.
Like last
Oh.
week.
He was actually held, right, detained. So
Yeah.
but then they let him go. But the only news story that came out of the whole thing was him getting detained for it, and nobody ever said, "Oh, he got released." Nobody ever is like, "Oh, this man's
it was,
innocent." You know?
yeah, no one did say. it
Again,
was
not trying to go back to that, but it's like I don't understand what we have that like that gets more clicks than anything. You know?
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're a big Chris Brown fan. Did y'all hear about Liam Neeson? I don't know why everyone's shitting
what
on
is
him.
it? Hey, what is about him?
Dude, everyone's shitting on him for the thing he said. I was like, what he said was not. It's
What'd he
not
say?
ridiculous.
What'd he say?
He said that. He said that. He had a friend that confided in him that she was raped and like years ago, and that he goes, what ethnicity was him? He goes, he was black. And then Liam Neeson said, he's in an interview. He's just being honest. He's like, for like weeks after that, I was walking around the streets after the bars looking for a black guy, hoping that I would cross him. And then but he goes on to say, he's like, I later realized that I was wrong. You know, I shouldn't just, you know, general. By the time I was so full of hate, and people are shitting on him. People are shitting on him for like being all like, dude, that's a normal like. What do you?
I need to hear the first part of context. That makes sense, you know.
Yeah, but
like,
people are
there's
just
more
like, oh, he shouldn't feel like, dude. It's normal to feel that way. If your friend of yours gets everyone, and I was like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude was being honest. Yeah. He knows. He now realizes that he didn't even do anything. He now realizes that he's not allowed to think that way. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You know, it's just like, dude,
I hate that shit.
It's so stupid.
I mean, I hope they kidnap his daughter. That'd be awesome.
In real life.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I have a certain set of skills.
You think when he goes to court, they're like, fuck, this guy again.
Oh man, I think I told this story about his wife on here, right?
Liam Neeson?
Yeah. You didn't hear? You want to hear the story about?
I really have not heard.
Dude, this is a really sad story.
Damn.
His
it's perfect for a podcast.
listen to this. His wife, he was skiing somewhere, I don't know, and his wife ran into a tree or something, and she was fine. He was with her, and she said she was fine. She gets up. And he's like, you want to go to the doctor? She's like, no, I feel fine. She's like, and then like a couple hours later, she's like, I'm gonna go take a nap in the bed. She goes and takes the nap. It doesn't wake up. She had like a brain aneurysm or something. And she just didn't wake up. And like, it was just sad because he's like, I should have told her to go to the doctor. You know?
That's the scariest thing that I feel like, why doesn't more football players get that? Because it's like an impact on the head, right? Like, because I hear about that in like
probably because they have helmets,
motocross things.
Yeah.
But fuck, yeah. I mean, it's like
let's talk about the Super Bowl.
The actual game?
I did the actual game. You know what I know? Let's talk about the commercials.
Brady's the GOAT.
I think we were talking about how. Oh, let's talk about how Gronk molested his girlfriend in front of everybody. Yeah. That was fucking awkward. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I did.
He straight up grabs her boobs. It's like, hey, Gronk, relax, dude. We get
but she's like totally cool with it too.
Yeah, she's cool. Like, yeah. I would be cool with it too. If he was.
But he realized what he was doing because he like grabbed those Tide Pods at the end.
I know. That was the funniest part. He tries to play it off like his hands weren't on his boobs. I think he just like forgot for a second.
Yeah, I mean, Gronk, dude, he's like, you know, what do you? You gonna charge him a court of law for that?
You said people were throwing beers at him and he caught every one.
Oh, caught every single one, dude. I don't know if he drank every single
one. How many beers
do
you think Gronkowski? He probably killed like a 24-pack by himself, like no problem.
Wait, was the Tide Pod thing just like a thing on the like a fucking sarcastic joke?
I think he caught a Tide. I don't know.
No, I think it's like a meme about him or something.
Yeah, like all the kids eating Tide Pods and fucking
yeah, I think it is.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, I think
he's just being funny.
Yeah, I don't know what
he's like. Oh, y'all fucking eat some Tide Pods.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I tell you guys, my brother saw Gronk in Miami in at some club or whatever. It wasn't a club. It was like a bar.
That's badass.
I was asking Travis if you guys had went to it. I mean, he was just with there with a couple boys, but it wasn't crowded. My brother said, but he said like the description of him was like his neck was just bigger than both my brother's legs. He's like, his neck is just big. So this tells you how big of a guy he is, because every guy says that. It's like, dude, even when he looks hurt with that big ass arm thing, dude, he just looks so wide.
He's just a big dude.
Yeah,
but some guys just are built like that. It's just like, dude,
he's got like three brothers, and they went on Shark Tank. They're all fucking huge.
Yeah, they are.
It's just like, Jesus, what's your mom's vagina look like right now? Because that thing, after letting those people out, Jesus Christ, can't look good, dude.
All right,
what do y'all do for Valentine's Day? Oh, Happy New Year, Chinese New Year's, Chang. Dude, you didn't bring me any food. Where'd you eat at?
Bro.
Dude, that was looking sick.
Did you go to Chinatown?
No,
Bel Air.
Dude,
it
looked like y'all were at a restaurant.
I want some bomb ass Chinese food.
You went to Pan Express today,
dude. It's not. I've been eating there way too much. I got like I get on this trend where I like eat food until I get tired of it. So I've been on Pan Express trend. Like,
what do you get?
Orange chicken and something else chicken and no, I just get steamed vegetables.
Hey, it's forgivable today though.
Oh yeah. Is today the day?
Today's for us, yeah.
What year is it? The year of the goat?
The year of the.
Wait, does all of Asia sell?
I was gonna let Marcos.
Are they?
I thought Marcos knew it. You know what year it is? No. Take a guess.
Oh, the year of the pig.
There, dude.
Yeah,
I
saw that.
What does that mean?
Marcos didn't know.
Yeah,
Asian girls just automatically know it.
He sends out a mass text to all of them saying, "Hey, happy year of the pig."
Marcos like, God, I got taught this one time, one night.
No, but does
I was trying to go to sleep.
Does all of Asia follow that calendar?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the lunar calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not
Singapore,
not all of Asia. Obviously, Asia. We like even I think in China, everybody follows the
normal calendar.
Roman calendar. Yeah. Us. But
so it's just like.
But in China, it's a
symbolic.
huge thing. No, like they get like a week. I mean, you mean like 2 weeks off or something like that.
Oh, really?
Something like you said, Christmas.
Oh, really? Is
It's
it
your
Christmas?
Yeah. But they can't start business. Like you know what I'm saying? They still follow our calendar. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right,
the
yeah.
1st of January is the 1st of January. But technically, this is to symbolize like the start of the year.
Right, but you just
before
said they
or
get
whatever.
2 years off or 2 weeks off.
Yeah, for this holiday.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
badass. But yeah, man, that's all it is.
So it's more like a symbolic holiday.
The only thing I remember
yeah.
about Chinese New Year is they pass out envelopes of money, right?
Yeah, they do.
Did you get money this year?
I did. And do you know why I still get money?
Why?
Because
you're not married. I knew that. Dude, do you know
too,
about
bro?
dude?
Let's go, baby.
Do you know about the trading fee with Asians? I didn't know about this.
Nah.
I have a coworker that's like straight up Asian.
Trading fee?
Yeah, Chang, tell him.
What's the trading fee?
What do they call it? The thing where when you get married, you pay your wife's family that
We're talking about like a dowry.
the dowry. It's
Bro,
a
we
trading
don't
fee.
only
You
do
traded
that.
it.
But that's like been
Hey,
always.
Dude,
like,
he did it.
Indian people
He did
do
it.
it. No, I'm saying that like it's like an Indian Asian. I think it's more than that. Most cultures do it.
well, what are we talking? Are we talking like 100? Are we talking like 1,000?
No,
Bro,
it's talking about 10,000, bro.
Listen.
Fuck
10,000,
yeah.
bro.
Give y'all a history lesson right now. So back in the day,
I'll stay single. Fuck that shit.
listen, if I was back in the day,
Ain't paying 10,000 for no hoe.
back in the day,
What?
when you wanted to take a hoe as your wife,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what you're pretty much saying to her family,
And
You would
is
make
that,
her your
hey,
prime hoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
But you can't make a hoe a wife.
Shut up.
Shout
Mark.
out.
Shut up, Mark.
Everyone knows that.
God, you're such
Look,
a douchebag.
we're taking an income from your family because back in the day, that's why having a girl in China is like looked upon as like a bad thing because you're losing like a worker from your house because you're leaving your parents' house to go live with this other
Oh,
dude's house.
straight,
So don't you
up.
gotta give
So
this
you're
dude some money?
compensating.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Because he's got to hire like someone else or.
In essence,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, like how Chinese think is all money, right?
Yeah.
So if she
She's
goes,
losing- they're losing that
something-
productivity.
Yeah, there you go, Marcos.
We can't have a
There's
down.
hope
We
for
can't.
you.
We can't
There's
have
hope
a.
for
We
you.
can't have a down year in the system. We have to make up for that revenue loss.
But you should always never take it at face value. Negotiate that shit. Just-
Wait, they negotiated?
I'm sure.
But look, man,
Dude, but
she's
you
got some
guys-
stretch marks down
I
low.
want to end on a
like-
good note. I don't want to hear about bad stuff.
Whoa.
She's got some saggy titties.
That's not a bad
man.
thing.
No.
That's-
God, would you shut the fuck up? God, you
Dude,
would.
have you heard about bad dowry stories?
No, tell me.
Oh man, this is
Tell
this
me
gonna make you
what-
feel real shitty. About
No,
it
sorry.
makes me feel shitty even thinking about
Tell
the
me.
stories.
Tell me.
So my dude at work told like not to do with him, but he's from India. This dude named Preston, and
Yeah, I know Preston.
They have the dowry situation.
Yeah, I know Preston.
in India. And
He married a white girl.
He did. That's not the dude. Why you calling him out right now?
Oh, my bad. My bad, bro. He's not gonna watch this.
Okay, so they call these dowry not assassinations, dowry attacks. But what will happen is that whenever somebody gets married or something, and like let's say you marry an Indian girl,
Right.
and you don't pay her family any money because you're supposed to, right?
Right.
Her
But you-
family members,
Right.
will go take burning oil, and pour it on like that girl's face when she's sleeping and stuff. To just like, or I'm just exaggerating a lot of this, but they fuck that girl up because you don't pay the dowry. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real thing. It's reporting the news and stuff.
That happens to this day.
I don't know if that happens to this day, but I fucking hope not. It's fucking brutal, man. I don't.
Why
like
would you do
hearing
that
about
to your family?
I don't know. I asked those questions when I first heard the story. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
It's fucking awful. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are so
Damn.
cruel to each other. Like, but we at the same time, like, I'm not justifying any of those actions. It's like we can't think about some of those things maybe like because, like, my uncle tried to teach me like there's this tier of like you know how like
Yeah.
undeveloped countries and,
Right. Wait, the caste system.
yeah, you know where
They
I'm
have caste
going.
systems.
No, not about. Oh man, not even about that. It's about how we're able to come this far. Like we're able to see all these like. Obviously, these are everybody can see. That's what I just said is like really really bad. But like all these like things that are like social like things that aren't good or bad. Because technically, in a lot of countries, like life and death is the only thing you worry about. You don't worry about like, hey, like should I spit on the street or not? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't worry about these niceties because all you have is survival. Like I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Like that's literally what I'm worried about. If I gotta
right.
kill
Whoa,
whatever,
I got
whatever
you.
I gotta do to do
Yeah,
this.
the-
But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, the pyramid of
so-
survival is what you're talking about.
So like whenever I guess I think about these things or whatever, and I get really upset, I have to remind myself that like
Yeah, they're
so-
worried about different
Right, you're so
I'm
far.
just like so, you know, but that really gets me thinking at the same time, like, man, like these people are living right now, like doing something at 11. I don't know what time it is
Yeah.
over there, but it's crazy to make. It makes you think. So it makes you want to travel because I think that that's the closest you're gonna get to somebody else's like
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
in your steps,
Yeah, of course.
essentially, you know. But you're
Yeah.
only there for vacation. Well, yeah.
Damn, that is sad, man.
I told you.
On that note,
Yeah, that note. Let's end it. No, we have been talking for a while. It's got to be at least an hour.
Nah, it's been good.
Alright.
But yeah, that shit's sad. But hey, but we're good. We're good to each other. Be good to each other.
Be good to each other. We're making it. We got a State of the Union address going on.
Hopefully that'll be the last one from that guy, or no?
It's one year. It's
No,
every
it's
how
every year.
often? It's
It's
every
every
year,
year.
right?
When's the next election?
2 years,
20.
20.
Damn, he's been president for 3 years already.
I know, man.
He's been president for 2 years, guys.
It's flown by.
Y'all are
But it's a
idiots.
5-year term.
It's a 4-year term. You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Yep.
Yeah.
Did not pass government.
You thought it was 5?
It's two 4-year terms. For anybody that doesn't know, it's 2 4-year terms.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I should not be allowed to vote.
What is she reacting?
The fact that you are makes me nervous. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else you want to promote before we call it?
No, I didn't come prepared, so
Oh, to promote stuff?
Yeah.
no, just stories.
Hey, how you doing on Instagram, man? You don't want to promote
Oh, man,
Instagram?
I'm doing-
Hey, I add you as a friend. I go on there randomly sometimes.
Yeah, dude, you should do IG over Twitter.
I know.
Twitter's just like
but-
fucking trolls just fighting.
About nothing.
But you think Twitter, Instagram's any better?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they got interesting memes sometimes.
But
You gotta
people
hear
we
the
just
news.
said are trying to sell you Fire Festival stuff.
Yeah.
They are.
Every
I
time
mean, it's very like self-promotional.
for every ass you look at, Marco's on there. Just remember what they're trying to sell you.
Yeah, I mean,
I do get tired of looking at hot girls sometimes. Like, man, this is the 10,000 hot girl I've looked at today. It's just like
At this point, I just rather- yeah.
I get it. I get it. I get it. You're hot. I get it. I get it. You
well,
better
just like
look
when
in-
I look at those things, I'm like, are they even real people? Like what?
Oh, you know they are.
I know, but I'm saying like, what kind of
know they are.
existence is that?
It's a good one.
I don't know. I want to
they
have
date
my
anyone?
friend. I want to have my friend on here. She's one of those girls where it's just like
Have her.
I don't like hanging out with her because it's just like, you know, when you walk into a place, you just feel every eye look at you, and you feel like guys are trying to fuck, trying to have sex with you, even though you're
a
I get
sex
the
icon.
I get the
Sex
feeling
icon.
I get what she feels just by being next to her walking
Yeah.
into a bar. It's just like everything's just like this, and you're just like, oh my gosh, and then I feel like I don't know
Wait,
how
who
she
is
does
this
it.
friend that you have? How come?
I'll
Is her
show
name
you
Cardi B?
I'll show you. I mean, she's a very attractive young lady.
How do you know her?
Salsa dancing. Yeah, she's on. Yeah, she was a team. I've known her for like 5 years though.
Wait, have I seen her at one of the get-togethers?
Travis has seen her. Travis has seen her.
No, she wasn't at Prohibition. that
No,
one night?
no.
Stay tuned, guys.
no.
We might have a guest star next week.
I might get her to come on here. Just talk about being on. Like, what's it like to be a hot girl? Because she's honestly one of those girls.
should
It's
just
just like
interview her.
it's just like guys would just like walk up to her and be like, "Can I be your sugar daddy?" sort of thing.
Really?
It's just interesting.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to know what that perspective because I don't know what that's like.
Well, I
obviously.
think really hot girls get approached less. So she probably gets stared at a lot, but I bet.
Well,
how many
the thing-
guys
the
have the
thing
balls
is-
Hey,
to
see, we
approach?
gotta keep all these questions for
The thing
for
is,
the next thing,
the thing
man.
is, she's got like a real good personality. You know, she's like real.
She's bubbly, like outgoing
she's like
or
real cool.
friendly?
Yeah, she's like real cool too.
She's not standoffish if a guy comes up to her.
Nah, guys. She's like almost like intimidating because she'll like not only she's good looking, but she's like got a personality
Yeah.
too. So it's like almost like
Can I talk shit to her? You know?
yeah. Yeah.
Will she talk
You
shit
can
back?
talk shit. No, she'll definitely talk shit. She'll definitely talk shit. She ain't scared. Nah, she'll definitely talk shit back for sure.
That's a good guest.
Yeah.
Ask her.
I will. All right, guys. Well, be sure to check off Fresh Off the Dome on iTunes, freshoffthedome.com, Fresh Off the Dome on YouTube. I'm going to put it on Spotify pretty soon, so you'll see Fresh Off the Dome on Spotify. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. We'll be back more often if I get these fucks over here. Till then.
Laters.